Hello YouTube, Slacker Stacker here. And you guys remembered that I talk about the local coin shop a lot, and that Spencer had actually started me on these tubes with the Silver Eagles and the Franklin Halves. So today I made it back into the city and I went to go visit Spencer again. And remember, I told you he said that he would hold aside some Franklin Halves for me because I was kind of concentrating on filling up that tube first, and he did not disappoint. So let's get down to business. Well, let me show you what I got. I got two more, the Walking Eagles. I got a 2012 and a 2006 to add to that tube, so that will help fill that one up. And then the agreement. I was able to pick up $1, $2, $3. Oops, running out of up there. $4, $5 face value in the Franklin Halves, and that's going to do very well in helping fill this tube up. I don't have that much longer until I can fill it completely, and that will be one goal kept. But I will still continue to try to fill the Silver Eagle tube, and of course I still have the dime and quarter tubes that I'm working on filling those up. The halves I picked up today, they range anywhere from 1951 to 1963. I had a couple of 53s, couple of 52s, probably 4 63s, only one 1951. So there were some pretty nice dates in that. And I know I'm going kind of fast. I'm kind of trying to keep this video short. I have something else I wanted to bring up before I cut that out. So you can see those are the quarters, these are the dimes. I still have a ways to go, and I'll concentrate on those later. But what I wanted to tell you was Backyard Bullion had put out a video about foreign coins. Well, coins from the UK and probably a couple of other locations, and he did a ping test and a magnet test to see which ones were fake and not. And he had a fake panda coin which had no ring to it whatsoever, several silver coins and possible rounds. I didn't know what they were just by looking at them, and they had the ping test, and the magnet slid very slowly across their surfaces, and they were silver. But he warned, because he had one coin that passed the test. It had a nice clear ping to it that kept a good ring for a while, and the magnet passed very slowly over its surface. So I looked through some of the old coins I had, some of the foreign. I don't even remember where I got them. I've had them for years. But I found this particular coin, and it had a good ping to it. I don't know if I can reduplicate it here without it falling off my finger. I don't know if you can hear that, but it does have a ring to it when you tap it. And I don't have the magnet here with me, but it slid very slowly down the side. So I got excited and say, hey, Backyard, I think I found my first coin, silver coin from foreign currency. Well, that's the other thing the local coin shop will do for you. They can do acid tests, and this thing's pretty beat up and it's old, and so I really didn't mind if acid test is a destructive test. But I didn't mind finding out the truth by losing just a little bit off the edge, and that's what he did. He took like an abrasive surface, kind of rubbed it on there, and got some of the metal shaving on there, and he put a drop of acid on it, and it's not silver. It's just a base metal. So yes, the ping test and the magnetic test, it's a good way to get in the right direction, but it's not completely and totally accurate. And Backyard, he even warns you about that. So that was a little bit of a disappointment. But I can't be happier with the pickups that I got today, and I'll continue on to forward my goals and complete my tubes. Oh, there was one other thing. I mentioned that Spencer had actually, and this is the shop right here, it's the Gold Rush Mercantile and Trading Company. So I told you that he had given me permission to film within his shop. I just wasn't sure just how much he was going to let me do. So I confirmed with him today. I asked him, I said, what can I do? You've given me permission to film in your shop. Are there any limitations? I mean, what do you consider, copacetic here? And he was very open about it. He was, hey, bring the camera in. You can introduce me. We can do the purchases and show you the coins. We can do pretty much whatever you want. Just please give me some notice before you do that. And that's why I have his card, so I can call him, A, to check to see if he has the things that I want that day, and B, to give him a little bit of notice before I bring a camera in there. But he was very open to the idea. He gave me permission, so I don't know exactly when I'll be able to go back in there, because I have to kind of, when I go in to buy Constitutional Silver and the Silver Eagles, I put away a little bit here and a little bit there. Until I get a decent amount that I can go in and spend without having to worry about blowing my budget or anything. So I'm rebuilding that for my next visit. But the next visit, I get to introduce you guys to Spencer. You finally get to see the face behind the name. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and stack on, my friends.